What they know could help us.
There is work to do.
Assume nothing.
Your desire?
No one stopped me yet. Swift as my feet can carry me.
Excuse me. I can't find my mum. Yenna! And my cat is Grub. He's shy. I'm not. My mum is called Emery. She went to go get some herbs for her spots. She was sick, and she was supposed to come back the same day. That was last 10 day, though. Wow. Thanks. My mum would like this. She's the best cook in the world. And she taught me, too. I'll look for her. I think she'll probably come soon. Thanks a lot.
That's why we need to walk just a little more. One foot in front of the other. You're going to hire.
Seen that for days. My feet hurt.
If I was a Sharran lookout,
What in
this
the
is the
hell
sort
was
of
that?
place I'd wait around.
An earthquake, perhaps. Strong enough to rouse the dead.
Worm's Crossing. We could be inside the city walls before long. And I could be back where this all started. Well, you know best.
One foot in front of the other.
I want to have a word.
I took you for one of them for a moment. The refugees, that is. You're a recent arrival for sure, still bearing dust from the road. But you have something they lack. These wretches have nowhere to call home, nothing to live off but what they carry, and nobody to help them but themselves. And me, of course. Indeed. You'd be shocked by the sort of things they bring with them. Gold and jewels. Alas, you can't eat grandmother's ashes. Nor can you easily trade a golden candelabra for a bowl of soup. That is where I come in. Liquidity. Their heirlooms. For my... A pity more don't share your open mind. I always say it's just business, but some don't see it that way.
No, we pay taxes.
No rest for the
you
wicked,
to
I
protect
see.
us, not these intruders.
To take down so don't make trouble.
No one back home will ever believe this. Just out of you. Don't mind if I do.
Caught with your hand in a pocket.
File a report, and I'm sure the Manet will deal with it.
You're coddling these vagabonds and don't give a rat's arse about honest citizens.
How much farther can I go? Something's on my mind.
Hi. It's me, Yenna. You remember me, right? You were really nice to me before, and, my mum hasn't come back yet. She might come later. I don't think she's coming. Could we maybe stay here?
Isn't there a human crest she can join?
Yes! You've got a fire and everything. I can cook really good. Whatever you want. Thank you, thank you.
I wasn't expecting it, but I'm glad to have some company on this journey. All right, some company wouldn't hurt on the road, especially if there's trouble. I wasn't expecting it, but I'm glad to have... If you're sure. Of course.
Refugees can't stay here in Rivington. We're a danger to all of us.
Order.
Why don't you
Out of
protect
sight.
us
Out of
instead of
mind.
these scruffy outlanders?
Well, that's
Crime
interesting.
can pay.
Quite ready for you.
Taxes protect us, not these intruders.
To take down troublemakers.
Is that blood?
So don't
No,
make trouble.
never mind. What do we have here? Using a 5-finger discount. Another step forward. Better not be cursed.
All's well, I hope, aside from the obvious. All right, some company wouldn't hurt on the...
Young lady, Shadowheart, a word if you will. I just lost a wager, thanks to you.
Who are you?
Someone who bet that you'd never be foolish enough to actually show your face in this city again. But here you are. And the gold in my purse is soon to take flight. There have been whispers about you, sister. About your faith, your loyalty. I can't help but feel the strangest twinge of disgust as I look upon you. Is it true? Has Our Lady forsaken you?
I know the truth. I know my parents still live. Tell me where they are, and I have no quarrel with you.
I'm afraid the quarrel is unavoidable, thanks to you. Now I must report your reappearance. If you are intent on bringing matters to a head, then seek out the House of Grief in the lower city. Though, if I was you, I'd be very tempted to just forget it all and disappear. You have some form at doing so, after all.
I heard a curious sound in the night. What would you know about that, Shadowheart?
Are the gods truly this petty?
You did me a real favor clearing all those ghouls out of Moonrise. That old bonebag Ketherick had some fancy junk stashed behind all the cobwebs and piles of gore. Wish I could tell you. We're stuck out here, but most of the action is beyond Wyrm's Crossing. Didn't you? Figured we only got the scraps you didn't have the strength to carry. Would I try to fool a sharpie like you? Have a look. Stay away from...
Oh, hi! If you're here to save me again, I don't really need to be saved right now. Good thing, huh? Bye.
What do you think that clerk has got in his crate?
What's up for discussion?
Donations? Very funny. You can make a donation to the refugees, or you can leave. Well, if you must, I suppose it saves me the walk. But if you're gonna do it, hurry up.
I say, terribly decent of you to come over and exchange pleasantries. Oh, how kind of you to say. I have been growing my bristles out. It's something of an art, you see.
Don't waste a step.
Looks like a trap. Best tread carefully.
You have 2 seconds to explain yourself before you're under arrest. What? Those are children's toys. Which means if a child had picked one up... I don't want to think about it. How do I know you're not the one who planted those explosives? All right, I guess it can't hurt. I'll check up on the rest of the goods. You try and find whoever is responsible for this.
No one back home will ever believe this.
No such luck.
Don't want to draw any attention.
To injure children.
Don't. If everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine. Can't give up now. Time to press ahead.
Who would do such a thing?
But I'm not a thief, am I?
Touch and go. Some close calls. The cult have claimed every road between Baldur's Gate and Eltergard. But from what you tell me... So, you survived. That's more than many of my kin can say. It's mainly anger that keeps me going. Zevlor was supposed to lead us, but he froze when we needed him most. I haven't seen him since the massacre on the road, which is lucky for him.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
We made it alive to Baldur's Gate. Almost, anyway. But I can't complain. When I look at Bex and realize she's safe, it's hard not to weep from joy.
We made it through hell, twice. I know now that as long as Danis and I stick together, we can do anything.
I'm really worried about Umi.
I've heard Alfira made her way in.
They got me signed up to learn to make pots, which is dumb. I'd rather learn how to kill cultists. And I bet you'd back me up on that.
Hail, friend. Fine day, isn't it? Forgive me, you're in no mood to talk about the weather. Your journey here was a hard one, no doubt. Is this your first time in Baldur's Gate? A word of advice, then. You might not get as warm a welcome as in days gone by. Used to be you'd arrive knowing you'd a full belly and a warm bed waiting for you. Not anymore. These days, there's barely enough to go around. Add the refugees on top and, well, folk aren't feeling too generous. I've been asking myself the same question. I wouldn't be the first to interfere. Some well-to-dos in the city donated enough to see the newcomers right for the time being. Only they didn't bother helping everyone else. Locals going without while strangers feast. It stoked the fire, all right. Some Baldurians are kicking up a fuss round the front of the barn as we speak. If I wasn't wearing this uniform, I'd walk round there and teach them a lesson they'd never forget. What peace. If no one steps in, there'll be bodies piled high in the streets before long. Those refugees have been leeching on our city for too long. If we don't show them that we mean business, they'll bleed us dry. We need to march round the front and kill every last one of them. Let's see them eat our food with their guts on the floor. What do you say? Tell them! I'll cut out their eyes and make them watch!
So, you're the lick-spittle who crushed the Bone Lord's thrall. Have you come begging, sniffing for our stones? Gortash won't like that. A throat his black hand can't choke the spit from. You'll need to bleed and carve this city if you want to turn him to grave meat. He shivers at the thought. When you find the Lordling, tell him Orin is watching.
So Orin is a shapeshifter. How long has she been watching?
You remember that spiced apple loaf we had in Waterdeep? The big one.
Practically smell it.
So we should do nothing.
It's not enough. We have a gallery of villains to look out for, but now we could be infiltrated by a shape changer? I can't even tell if any of you are acting strange because you've been replaced, or because this group is full of weirdos. I won't lie. It's tempting. If I keep the tadpole, I risk transforming into a grotesque monster. If I lose the tadpole, Cazador has control of me, body and soul, and I return to the shadows. It's grim either way. So why not sell what's left of my soul to a devil? Better he has it than Cazador. Figuring out what's happening to us, confronting a god called the Absolute, and then finding time to kill my old master before he can control me once more? Yes, that's an option, but I wouldn't bet eternity on it. Well, obviously I would, but you have so many follow in that case.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Take the wood from the cart too. That'll be good for a fire. Another defeat.
At the ready.
As long as we stand together, we...
The hunter has nothing to say to you. He seems to have other things on his mind.
Nothing less will do.
Rechtei Hathran Rust.
My friend from the Hag Swamp. You join us as we honor our fallen dead. You're a bright light on a dark day. Even you, my erstwhile quarry.
Oh, hello again.
Frey Valdiskdurovna. Frey Valdiskablast.
I feel we're intruding. We should leave quickly.
Calm yourself. You will not be harmed. Our leader has called off the hunt. She wishes to speak to you.
Im orak nete. Krasin netra. So, the impossible spawn walks among us in the blazing sun. We have been looking for you. The last time your friend came to our camp, he stole our children, our future.
When I was hunting you, I was to bring you back here, interrogate you, discover how to save our children, and then destroy you.
But things have changed. You have changed. Is it true you left your master? That you broke the spell that binds you to him?
Well, I mean, kind of. It's a long story, honestly.
Free. Not while his master still lives. But he has, perhaps, earned a second chance. We have tried to save our children once already, attacking Khazad-dûr'Zar's palace at first light. Even then, it was too well defended. But if his own spawn approached, someone he thought he could control, he would throw his doors open and welcome you in. And once inside, you could do what we could not. You could save the children you damned.
You don't know Khazad-dûr like I do. He's merciless. You want me to march into the lion's den and save your children? But I promise you, they're already dead. I spent 200 years bringing him victims. Each and every one was whisked away to be fed on that night.
But you never saw him feed yourself. He could keep prisoners for days before killing them.
I know our plight is grim, but if there is even a chance to save them, we must take it.
If our children are truly gone, then we ask for blood. I know you can understand that, Spawn.
I suppose. Yes. Yes. Revenge, I can do.
thank you. From me and all my people. If you can do this, we will be in your debt. You have lived a life of violence and sin. You have stolen lives, broken families, and caused immeasurable grief. Doing this will not right those wrongs.
If you're trying to encourage me, you're failing abysmally.
But it will be a start. You may still be redeemed. Please go. Time is short, but we will see you again when it is done. Cloud our judgment, and it almost doomed us. We need strategy and cool heads. Should we fortify the camp?
Maybe I need more pockets.
Another quake. What's going on?
It's the Elder Brain. There's something happening to it.
You promised you'd get inside the city. Said you'd do it.
Before I saw the giant metal monsters guarding the checkpoint.
I should speak up.
What's the worst that can happen if we get...
Do me a favour. Box my ears in. I can't listen to any more whining about missing letters.
Trampling us into the dirt.
Forgive me, but I must attend to my friend. She's most upset about the post.
Do not, under any circumstances, employ Sword Corps couriers. Their service is appalling.
What did the postmistress say on there?
Why don't we talk about something else? Did you try that rifle recipe again?
I'm fine. You're the one who took a beating.
The Crying One weeps today. Our father Lorgan is dead. Murdered. I don't want to talk. My heart is in mourning.
We let more outsiders in and more Baldurians die. Duke Stelmane, Father Lorcan, it's no coincidence.
We have faith here, Bill. Faith in people, no matter where they're from.
Who had more faith than Father Lorcan? How did that work out? Exactly. Lorgan let a killer into our temple due to his misguided compassion. His faith got him murdered.
Bill, I beg you, be quiet. Even sinners receive Ilmater's grace, and Father Lorgan knew that. We don't pick and choose who we aid. Thank you, stranger. I take some solace knowing that he died in Ilmater's service.
Does Ilmater's service involve protecting heretic absolutists? Or perhaps I missed that sermon.
Enough, Bill. You seem a kind soul. Our temple is open to you. Walk well.
Who deserves Ilmater's grace? We are his adherents. Who would know if not
Look, investigator. Brilgor might have been a criminal, but he was no murderer. You're missing something. You have to be.
Enough, Yanis. Listen to yourself. You are defending a man who ritually slaughtered your high priest. The evidence speaks for itself. Brilgor killed Father Lorgan, then, be it out of shame or profane duty, offed himself with the same blade. Case closed, Sister Yanis.
Shitey little elephant. Oh, I apologize, stranger. Language like that hardly befits a rector of Ilmater. I wouldn't go that far, but the investigator is being particularly challenging right now. 2 people just died on temple grounds. Our high priest, Father Lorgan, and one of the new refugees, Brilgor. Investigator Valeria thinks it's a murder and is content to blame Brilgor, the politically convenient target. Feel free to look around the temple, but fair warning, the investigator won't change her mind without significant new evidence. Valeria never found the murder weapon, so that could be a start. Anything disproving the refugee murder-suicide angle, really. I really hope you find something. For all our sakes.
I've said all I have to say already. Now I just want to pack up my kitchen and leave. Investigator? That miniature mastodon is about as much use as rats in the pantry or flies in the... Father Lorgan's gone. Murdered. And now they're blaming a refugee for it. No. Brilgor was a nice bloke. He came a couple of times for soup. Potato chowder was his favorite. Didn't seem the murderous type. But what do I know? Some folk didn't like how he looked after the refugees. But I don't think they'd kill him for it. At least, I hope they wouldn't. That's a scary thought.
Inconceivable that we would seek release from one tadpole only for you to commune with another. I chide you if my mind were not consumed by the sight of Orpheus within his domed prison. The Prince of the Comet lives, but make no mistake. I can see the change in you, feel the parasite worming its way through you even further. You have invited your own misery. I will not break our alliance for it, but I will not condone it.
No traps, please. Seems simple enough. Something over there.
Salutations.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. I'll take that. Best be on my way. I'll give it a shot. Open up.
I was trying to concentrate.
Better make my next move. Never wanted the easy path.
Such an undignified position to find oneself in.
Does this count as adventuring? Best think ahead, or I'm lost. Light on my feet.
Which way to the nearest library?
I should have worn better boots.
Well, what now, sir? We go check his place.
Let's see what we're hiding.
Tell them!
I shouldn't linger.
This is no fun at all. Yes.
Ready. Nice and easy.
Keeping low. Not one false move. The right decision.
Shapeshifter!
Ready and willing.
Never a dull moment. If not over, then through. Someone was arranging these corpses. What for? No time to rest?
Indolence breeds madness.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it. What's hiding here? Never wanted the easy path. So much blood. Must be where Father Lorgan was slaughtered. Looks like these people were trying to hide in the tunnels here.
Their efforts weren't enough, though. And they paid a harsh price.
The corpse remains silent.
Eager for battle. One true way.
Looking ahead. Very well.
corpse regards you lifelessly.
Flophouse. Dolor's secrets. A blood-red dwarf. Tricky. Hungry. Yes. But wants more.
The corpse tries to speak, but something prevents it.
No. Dolor did. Splendid. Kill.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Glad to have an ally. Don't mind if I do.
That orb seems powerful. What can it do once it's extracted?
That's curious.
Nothing good can come of it unless it is contained. Why?
It might be useful. Who knows?
That might be worth a look.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Pushed. Felt bones break. Darkness. Man. Buying heirlooms. Vulture. Challenged him. None. Brothers died on the road. Man tried to buy. East. Fled armies. Lost everything.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Footprints.
The boss is expecting you. Hasn't forgotten what you did for him at Moonrise.
Ah, there you are. Good. We need to strategize. Wulbrin is planning something. Lots of moving parts. I'm still trying to suss the details myself. I am. I knew him rash, but this is unspeakable. Speak to him. Help him see sense. Someone has to.
Good to see you. Wasn't sure you'd make it to the city. Regretting it yet? I spent a lot of time thinking of worst-case scenarios while I was locked in that cell you plucked me out of at Moonrise. I didn't imagine anything as bad as this. The Gondians have handed Enver Gortash the means to bring about the end of liberty in Baldur's Gate. And the citizens have rolled out the red carpet for the new tyrant. Resistance fighters are few and far between. My iron hands, what's left of the Harpers, and you. I hope. As long as our objective is the same, the reason doesn't matter to me. We have a common enemy. But neither of us gets what we want until we deal with our biggest obstacle. The Steel Watch. They're a threat to you, me, and every man, woman, and child in this city. They act all civilized, servants of the people, but they only serve one man. When he becomes Grand Duke, it will only get worse. Laws will change, freedoms will vanish, and soon you'll be accused and sentenced before you've even committed a crime. And the fucking Gondians are to blame for all of it. They invented the Steel Watchers, and they're building an army of them. They've always been happy to provide their technology to despots in exchange for a stipend and the freedom to work in peace. They would have licked Saravok's boots, given the chance. And now they'll kiss Gortash's ring while this city screams. I had a plan to put a stop to them. But the way things are now, if we stick our heads above ground, the Watchers are on us like flies on shit. Same as it always is. Eliminate the threat. In this case, the foundry where these atrocities are produced. The Gondians are ingenious, but we're more than equal to them. There's nothing they can build that the Ironhands can't tear down. I've built something unique for just that purpose. A room powder bomb. First of its kind. 50 wizards high on the weave couldn't summon this kind of firepower. Get the bomb inside the Gondian facility, and boom. Problem solved.
Wulbrin, please. This is too far. Everyone in the foundry would be killed.
Quiet, Barkus. The adults are talking. The Gondians picked their side the minute they took orders from Gortash. If they had any courage, they'd have refused him and died like heroes, spitting in his face. Now they'll die like the dogs they are.
That's what I've been saying. There may yet be a peaceful solution.
Fine. You want to try flapping your gums in the belly of the beast, be my guest. But their idea of diplomacy is a steel fist shoved where the sun don't shine. So take the bomb. Just in case I'm right and you're wrong. As long as you see sense, I don't care when you see it. The foundry is in the lower city, down by the docks. Beautiful building. Belching smoke into the sky day and night. Getting inside won't be easy, but when you do, place the bomb at the heart of the facility. Get yourself back to street level. The streets will be clear of watchers in no time.
A rune pounder bomb? Huh. What the devil has he become? The Wulbrin I know. The one who skipped rocks with me in the Underdark. He's still in there. I know it. But his hate for the Gondians has blinded him. He believes they work for the Absolute willingly. But it's not true. I'm sure of it. Something is wrong. Very wrong. Please, speak to them before you do anything. They deserve a chance to plead their case before being blown to pieces, don't you think? That's all I ask. Questions first, violence later. And only if absolutely necessary. Gondians respond well to reason. So when you meet them... Gondians respond well...
Careful! Lots of open flames down here. I don't want that bomb close to any of them. What is it?
silent. The stone is screaming. Locked. But there's no keyhole. Must be a switch or something nearby.
There's a pickpocket operating nearby. You feel the arrow of suspicion pointing your way. You've been given the benefit of the doubt this time, but something tells you next time you won't be so lucky.
Can't slow down.
The boys ready?
They're damn near chomping at the bit. What's the plan?
I need a quick word.
Welcome, adventurer. I take it you're new to Rivington. No doubt you came here to choose from my fine selection. Yes, I seem to have it all. Clubs, swords, maces, bows, cutting and gutting galore. Why don't we see if we can find the perfect weapon for you? I provide a personalized service for my customers to make sure the weapon I choose is the perfect fit. Tell me, how do you like to kill? I see. Playing to your strengths. Keeping things simple. And when you kill someone, what do you feel? Call it professional curiosity. Now tell me, how does killing make you feel? I can see it in your eyes, though. You can't help feeling a tingle of pleasure all the same. One more question, if you'll humor me. Do you think you could turn your weapon on those closest to you? You'll do so much worse by the time I'm done with you.
Still rolling in the muck, I see. Gortash knows you are coming. Knows you have the Bone Lord's stone. Do not let him hiss hot air into your worm-weakened brain. He'll find your weaknesses, stick a knife in the cracks and prise you apart. Unless you get him first. Remember, his throat spits lies, but my blade carves the truth. You will read it on your skin soon enough.
She's toying with me. What does she want?
You! Try attacking me when my back isn't turned, you bloody coward! Is that so? You've got some evil twin running round whacking people round the back of the head? I'll tell you now, you'll be seeing bloody double when I'm done with you. Well, I'm sure it were you. I'm almost certain. Ah, God's be damned, I don't know. I'd have sworn, but my head's pounding. I don't remember. I need a bloody drink. Go on, clear off. I've seen enough of your face today.
Hi, welcome to the Rivington General. Hi. Or want a blade, or a bow, or a dagger, or maybe a spear is more your thing? You look like you know how to use a spear. By spear. What'd you say, huh? Oh, yay!
Want more?
Breathe quiet.
Caught red-handed.
I don't need any attention right now.
How do you feel about Neverwinter?
Inside the city. Let's do whatever it takes.
That's a friendly-looking shadow.
A few days in a jail cell.
Can't risk being in open view. Let's get in there.
Caught red-handed.
Out of sight, out of mind. Oh, my hand slipped.
Inside the city. Said you do whatever it takes.
Caught with your hand.
On my way. That's a friendly-looking shadow.
Caught red-handed.
If everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine.
Back again! Want to dag?
These boots have seen everything.
Back again!
Lovely day, this. For now.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Hi! Want a blade? Or a bow? Or a dagger?
This calls for careful Nice. Don't want to draw any attention.
I think that's what they call them a Nautilus.
It's what it is.
It was before I saw the giant metal monsters guarding the checkpoint. What's the worst?
Caught in the act.
I applaud your taste.
Back again! Want a dagger? Or a bow? Need more?
Just out of view.
Didn't even fight back. This is the third time in the last 10 days.
Surely no one will notice.
Maybe it has something to do with the army about...
All right. What now?
Yes? Lost in thought.
Let's get going.
Caught red-handed.
Direct me.
Back again! Want a dagger? Or...
Deliver my pole. You do it. Day after.
Actually, the pigeons do the delivering. Why don't you take your complaints to them?
That's an excellent idea. I should go straight to the source.
Never thought.
How
No gloom, all doom.
I'll give them a piece of my mind.
I am fury. I am death.
It was before I saw the giant. We'll find a way to the checkpoint. What's the worst that can happen if we get caught sneaking in?
I think
A few days in a jail cell. At least we'd have a bed.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Is one of those steel watchers stamping us?
You're just scared you can't. They take your gold, but they leave your rings intact.
point arguing with the guards. We're not getting past that checkpoint without the right
Victory awaits.
You promised you'd get us inside the city. Said you'd do whatever it takes.
Before I saw the giant metal monsters.
Victory awaits.
Everything you read in the book.
We get caught.
So-called armies.
A few days in a jail.
I've got a long road ahead.
What did the last master say? Danzo, isn't it?
Have to keep going.
What do you remember? Eye color, hairstyle, accent, anything.
Soulmate's dead. Reign of
Let us talk to him. If you could just...
Stillbane is dead.
Welcome to Sword Coast Couriers. To send and to serve. Delivery not... Well, we've had to change the policy. Hard to send letters by road when there's a rampaging army of fanatics bearing down on you. I'll tell you, it's left me in a right pickle. I've sent what I can by pigeon, but now something's attacking them and all. Become a postmaster, Danzo. It'll be easy. Nobody mentions having to spend your evenings hunting for pigeon carcasses, do they? Well, if it's not too much trouble, I'd be much obliged. Any letters you find, bring them back to me, unopened, of course, and there's some gold in it for you.
There must be something.
Name and rank! Quickly now! There's a war on! At ease! At ease! I am Commander Lightfeather, leader of the finest aerial communication regiment this side of the Triumpha. State your purpose, Groundwalker. I don't have all day. Damned awful business. Fine flyers, a lot of them. Gone without it. Intelligence is in short supply, but we know our enemies flanked us on the west side, not one rooftop away. We're avoiding the whole area. I won't lose one more beak to the Blighter. If you pass that way, beware the sign of the featherless wings. From that rooftop, none
We would never hurt him. We had nothing to do with his death. We swear it.
We interpret scripture and teachings.
Very well.
How goes the search? That's it! Proof that Valeria missed something. They'll have to listen to you now. If you can convince them of Brilgor's innocence, then perhaps Ilmater could shed one less tear this day.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
A poisoned blade. Paralysis. Hiding Brilgor from fists. protect innocence. Ilmater's will. Dwarf, dressed in red, took him to the tunnels with the rest. Oh, fool.
The spell's power went.
We're a long way from Waterdeep.
Is that Tara? Why, I think it is.
No one stopped me yet.
Mr. Dakarios, heavens! Fancy seeing you here.
Tara! That can't be you, can it?
I suppose you won't be terribly shocked to find your old friend Tara amongst the pigeons. They've always been a personal favourite.
My, is that a ring? For us? Ugh, you shouldn't have. Enjoy yourself now, Tara. Looks like you've got yourself set up quite nicely here. Oh, right. Did you hear that, Tara? Stop it?
Well, these must be important birds indeed, Mr. Dakarios. Forgive me for feasting on their bodies and bones so very voraciously.
Oh, she's agreed. Just about.
Light on my feet.
What do you remember? Eye color, hairstyle, accent, anything.
You have my attention.
I'll give them a piece of mind.
Onward.
We loved Father Logan as you did. We would never hurt him. We had nothing to do with his death. Swear it. Everything from down.
This whole situation stinks. No, Guild rollers are usually
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
but they leave their rings intact. And for what? You didn't even fight back. I tried. Citizens only. I won't say
Don't suppose you've, stumbled across those letters yet? Thank the gods! Unopened as well. Oh, what a relief. My customers will be most pleased. Here's your fee. As promised.
You've returned, yet my flyers have not. Make your report. How did the battle unfold? Of course they did. No doubt it was my training gave them the discipline and resolve to stay in the fight. As for you, flightless one, it was an honor taking you under my wing. Dismissed.
Don't give me trouble now.
What's the worst that can happen if we get caught sneaking in? A few days in a jail cell? At least we'd have a bed.
Worst that can happen is one of those steel watchers stamping us into the dirt.
Carefully now. Using a 5-finger discount.
Before you lies the unconscious body of a Mindflayer, glistening and raw.
A newborn. Unattended. How fortunate. Oh, but it is. This one has only just transformed. It is weak, vulnerable. Its potential ripe for harvesting. Go on. Kill it. Absorb its power. Just like you did before.
Come no closer, you. You. What are you? What am I sensing? You are like me. Like I was. A vessel yet to transform. Help me. I am so hungry. We are new to our collective. My birth was difficult. The vessel fought hard. It left me weak. We need to feed. We need a brain, fresh and frantic, to restore our strength. I sense you are underdeveloped. Bring me a brain and I will help you augment yourself. I shall be here, waiting for your return.
Curtail your sympathy. We wish to destroy the Elder Brain, not nourish its thoughts.
Time to get going.
Don't touch me. On tippy toes.
Swords meet sorcery.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Let's spill some blood.
Come on. Can't stay idle. Time to press ahead.
Time to strike.
The witching hour.
I am fury. I am death.
The creature was born recently. Its mind is still fresh. You can absorb its potential if you consume it.
There better be a soft bedroll in my near future.
Moving in.
What do you remember? Eye color, hairstyle, accent, anything.
Want to talk about you days in a jail cell?
Mummy? They were angry. I don't care how big they are. We want to clear from harm. There's nowhere else to go.
Bet you want to know all about Stelmane's murder. Got today's edition of the Baldur's Mouth. Excellent.
Outraged.
Halt! By orders of Lord Gortash, refugees are no longer allowed in the city. Turn around. Well, do you have the means to support yourself? Oh, sure.
I thought we'd be safe in the gate. I heard the stories.
See the gauntlet for processing.
You've got enough mouths to feed. We don't need your
Unauthorized access to the city is a serious offense. Surrender for sentencing, villain. An innocent mistake. Please return to the checkpoint to receive
This is front page material.
No refugees. It is decreed. Well, do you have the means to support yourself? Oh, sure.
The Duke. Ravengard, I think. I heard he's a...
Halt! By orders of Lord... Then go...
You could just...
Outraged.
We have the Duke's full support.
Are you trying to get into... Got a minute to tell me about your experience at the gate today? There was a skirmish a few days back. My editor at the Baldur's Mouth Gazette sent me down to get a first-hand account of the case. He wants some fluff piece about the heroic Steel Watch keeping the mob at bay. Whether or not that's the truth or not. We are. And I am. It's my editor who seems to have forgotten. Mr. Needle's gotten pally with that Lord Gortash. Suddenly can't sing his praises high. Seems like everything we write needs Gortash's approval. Can't recognise my own work by the time they're done editing. At the Gazette's print house. Though it's in the lower city, so you'll need to get past the gates first. Come to think of it, you remind me of someone he was writing a piece. You, might want to speak to him about that.
Set the record straight before the ink is dry. Now, if you don't mind, I've got some edits to make.
What a day.
Still alive, so that's progress. What path lies before me?